Fair play, WWE. I take my imaginary hat off to you. Hell in the Cell was the best pay-per-view we've had in 2020 in the whole of wrestling. I'm saying it now. So good, so much action, very good matches, brutal matches, good stories. So let's get in to another episode of Pay-Per-View Review. Right, our first match. Roman vs Jey Uso in the first ever Hell in a Cell I Quit match. This was brutal. This match made Roman the heel, the sadistic Roman that we all wanted. Just the bitter, evil heel Roman, the tribal chief. This was brutal. The start making performance for Jey Uso as well. We had 3 spears from Roman. Roman, it got to a point, they attached each other together with leather straps. So they literally beating the shit out of each other and attached together. At one point, Jey Uso chokes Roman out, but Roman manages to get out of it. And then Roman returns the favour with a guillotine that he's been using, this new move. And he chokes Jey out, but Jey still never says I quit. He's got too much pride in him. Even after Roman pretty much knocks him out, he wedges his head, the massive steel chair, and you got the circled ring post. Drive by into the chair, obviously wedging Jey Uso's head. And officials come and tried to stop the match. Obviously, he took out the officials, Roman. And the only way Jey Uso got to quit in the end was by Jimmy comes out to protect his brother Jey, because Roman had a massive steel chair like that over Jey's head, and was about to go like that to it. But in the end, Jimmy tried talking him out of it, and he's like, I'm sorry. He tricked him in, bang. But he got Jimmy Uso in a guillotine. Obviously, Jimmy Uso not long had surgery as well, so he's pretty much a cripple. He's had a lot of, he's injured. And then Jey says, I quit, to get Roman to not choke out his brother. And what a match. 9 out of 10 I'm giving this. Brutal, fun, good storytelling. This is the Roman we're really seeing now. Yeah, so overall 9 out of 10, and that's how we kick off the show. Then after that, we need a bit of a more simple match, just to, keep us fresh, keep us interested. We had Jeff Hardy. Elias is singing, trash talking. Jeff Hardy comes down. They have a really good back and forth, just quick match, get all the moves in. Bang, 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 bang. Quite fun. And it's a really clever finish when Elias goes to hit Jeff with the guitar, but Jeff takes it off him and hits Elias and gets DQ'd, so technically Elias gets the win. Yeah, it was alright. It was served its purpose. It was there for what it needed to do. And this match I will give a 6 out of 10. Probably one of the best things to happen on the night. Thank you, Tucker. Tucker, you're a legend. The Miz has won the Money in the Bank briefcase off Otis. Come on, Miz. Miz is goated. He is goated. There's levels to this game. So good. I rate the Miz very highly. And the Money in the Bank contract's in the right hands after Otis and Miz obviously fought for the Money in the Bank contract. And then you see the Miz and Morrison doing their dirty tactics. But Otis, he goes to run on ropes. Tucker, his tag team partner, Clarkson, cost him the match. And the Miz wins this. I'm giving an 8 out of 10 just because of Tucker helping the Miz. Thank you, Tucker. And Miz, cash in and win that WWE Championship, because you deserve it. So happy when that happened. Oh my god. I was like, it was like celebrating a football goal when Miz won that match, honestly. Next, we had a match that many people thought should have main evented this show. Hell in a Cell, Bayley vs Banks. Obviously, this rivalry's been building for over a year now. We were waiting for that turn. It finally happened with Bayley. And this was brutal. Fair play. This was really good. Really enjoyed this match. They powerbombed each other into everything. They literally beat the crap out of each other. Sasha Banks used a fire extinguisher to get back in the match. Bayley tried to use a lot of kendo sticks, but it was blocked. They were really, really clever with the kendo sticks as well, wedging it in between the cell and the steps and using it as a bridge and suplexing each other through them. And the match had a big turning point when Bayley set up a ladder bridge, put 2 chairs together, put a ladder on it, went to elbow drop Sasha Banks off the top. Yeah, Sasha Banks is, she's, the way she does the falls and she literally lands on her neck, it's ridiculous. She must have so much pain. But literally, this was brutal. Literally powerbombed each other into everything. And from a technical point of view, this wrestling was actually really good as well. Yeah, so Bayley goes to the elbow drop on the ladder with a steel chair. Misses. Sasha Banks then hits his Meteora. The double knees in the corner. But he ends up winning by jamming Bayley's head into a steel chair. She jams Bayley's head in steel chair and does the Banks thing, which is like a choke move, really. But like Daniel Bryan's finishing move, the Belloc. While Bayley's head's wedged in chair, and Bayley taps out. And after a year plus reign of Bayley, Sasha Banks has dethroned and claimed the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship. So this match overall, I give an 8 out of 10. It was fun, it was brutal, it was sadistic. And that's what you can ask for in a Hell in a Cell match. Now we had an impromptu match with Retribution and Hurt Business in the kickoff show. Mustafa Ali said, one of your guys goes up against one of our guys, and the Hurt Business Race said, alright, we'll have Lashley and we'll do the US title. Bring who you want. Slapjack comes out, who's formerly is Shane Thorne. And Blinken. This was actually an alright match, to be fair. It's just big man versus little man. Slapjack's trying to get as much offense in as possible. Slapjack lost though. As soon as that Hurt locks in, nobody's getting out of it. And then Retribution, it was a trap. As they said, everyone's banned from ringside. But it was a trap. Retribution come out, tried to flurry Lashley, but Lashley's so big, he fights out of it, and the Hurt Business comes down, and we have a bit of a standoff there between these two. I think this will lead on to a Survivor Series match, which will be really good. So yeah, this one I give a 5 out of 10. It don't really need to be on the show, but I guess you want to have a bit of a break from the Hell in a Cell matches, because now we get on to the main event. Right, this match, the ambulance match, I give the only 10 out of 10 match so far on the YouTube channel. But this match was, it was quality. See, Orton had to stop pretending he was a cameraman, jumped Drew when he's doing his entrance. They brawled around the cell and then they brawled back into the cell. They had a nasty back and forth. Just Orton, he was blinding Drew at one point and putting his face into the mesh. Really, Drew McIntyre did that overhead suplex in, sending Orton to a table. We had steel steps and everything. And the match changed when Orton, he got the bolt cutters cut open the door to Hell in a Cell. And he tried to escape at first, but Drew gets him, stops him from escaping. They roll, and Orton says, come up to the top of Hell in a Cell. Orton climbs the cell and tells Drew, right, you come up with me, let's fight on top of the Hell in a Cell. And they have a brawl, they're on top of the cell, they brawl in. It looks all sick in the Thunderdome and all. And then Orton has a steel pipe he left up. I don't know how he got up there at the start. And bloody whacks him with it. And they're trying to climb down. They're both climbing down at the same time, bouncing each other off the cell. They're literally... And it was whoever going to fall, whoever going to bounce first. And it ended up being Drew McIntyre. So they managed to climb probably about 5 feet down from the cell. But that fall was probably about... Actually, it was a bit lower. Yeah, but the fall came about 12 feet probably, I'd say. Drew McIntyre bounced off the cell and he falls through the announce table from about 12 foot. And obviously, that's going to hurt anyone. And Orton was just so sadistic, just laughing, smiling at him as he slowly makes his way down. Slowly drags him into the ring. Orton goes for an RKO, but Drew had a bit of life, his last bit of gasp. He reversed it. Hits a Claymore, but Orton rolls out the ring. And then they have a tiny bit of a brawl, and then Orton, it's time to end it. Drew goes for another Claymore. Orton catches him, RKO. 1, 2, 3, after, probably 6-7 month reign, I think, of Drew McIntyre, we have a new WWE champion, Randy Orton's 14th reign. Fair play, Drew, you had one of the better title runs we've had in the past, probably 4 or 5 years. But Orton is your new champion, and I'm so excited to see where this leads. Fair play, Orton. Miz and Mr. Money in the Bank. Orton's WWE champion. Roman Reigns is Universal champion. Sami Zayn's IC champion. Lashley's US champion. Mate, all the championships. Mate, WWE, honestly, if you're not watching it, then it's your loss, because you need to jump on this bandwagon, because it is getting big again, I'm telling you. So much good stuff happened on this show. Overall, this pay-per-view gets a 9 out of 10. It was so good. The best pay-per-view of 2020. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. We haven't had many subs in a while. What's going on, guys? Let's get it up, man. So yeah, and I'll see you all in the next one.